It still feels like I'm dreaming. The very first time I used the app, it doubled my money in just 4 hours. I've been using it for 3 days now, and it's made me more than $12,000. I don't know, man. I could get used to this.
Dude, it's Roger. And man, I gotta tell you that your Midas Touch app is a thing of beauty. It's like I'm addicted to it or something. I've been running it every day since I got it, and it's worked like a charm and made me money every single time I run it. Who knew making money was so freaking easy?
That's why I called it the Midas Touch. Because whenever it touches someone's life, it quickly turns it into gold. This breakthrough new app has already changed the lives of hundreds of people from all around the world by helping them earn hundreds of thousands of dollars. And if you stick around for a few minutes, I'm going to show you how to get your hands on the app absolutely free and how it will earn you more money than you ever dreamed possible. However, before we go any further, I want to ask you a question, and I want you to take a minute to really think about it. Answer yourself this. How is your life going to be different when you have an extra $50,000 per month to spend? How will your life change? In other words, how will you feel when tomorrow you wake up and no longer have the need to drag yourself out of bed and spend all day at your job? What's going to be different when money is no longer an issue? How are you going to feel when at the first of every month you can open your checkbook and within minutes spread around the funds to cover all your expenses? No more worry, stress, or doubt over what gets paid or when. Your rent or mortgage? Paid. The monthly car payment? Paid. Utility bills? Paid. Your credit cards? Paid off in full. I'm asking you all of this because you need to give it some serious thought. I mean, if you ask around, you'll quickly find that everybody wants to be rich. But few people actually stop and think how life will be once they achieve the dream. And pay close attention, because today is when this dream becomes a reality for you. The Midas Touch app has already changed the life of hundreds of people from around the world. And whether you realize it or not, it is about to change yours too. Just take a look at what it's been doing for others lately.
My job wasn't paying enough, not by far. So I was looking for something to make a little extra on the side. I tried a ton of different things online, but nothing panned out. I was ready to give up, but then I found this little gem. The app made me $45,000 last month, and it's already doubled this month. I have no idea how it works or how it does what it does. It kind of feels like I'm cheating. Hey, but I'm not complaining. My bank account has never looked like this before. So keep the money coming.
Hey Mark, I wanted to get back to you to show you my progress. Now I've been using the Midas app for a full 3 months and I couldn't be happier. Here's a screenshot of how my bank account looks today. You see the $340,000 right there? Your app did that for me, and that's not even counting the money I've been taking out to live the life. Thanks man, your app rocks.
Are you ready? Great. Then let's get started. Hi, my name is Mark Williams. I'm the developer of the Midas Touch app, a new piece of software that cleverly uses gold as a way to generate thousands of dollars in quick, clean revenue for anyone who uses it. And let me tell you, right from the start, you can relax. Because everything this app does is 100% legal, ethical, and clean as a whistle. And best of all, it's also 100% free. So put your wallet away and listen closely, because what I say in the next couple of minutes is going to set you on the path to true financial freedom. That's right. Sooner than you think, you're going to start living the lifestyle of your dreams. A life where there are no more financial worries, where stress is a thing of the past, where you can finally get the time to do whatever you want, whenever you want, and actually have enough money to do it. Because a life of complete and total freedom is what you really want, isn't it? So let me tell you something. You should be thrilled, because whether you realize it or not, you are minutes away from finally getting everything you've ever wanted. Minutes away from finally getting everything that you've been waiting so long to get. That's right. Everything you've ever dreamed about is finally within your grasp. And the Midas Touch app is how you'll get it. Allow me to explain. 10 years ago, I was hired as a data analyst by one of Wall Street's largest trading firms. It was a stressful job that paid incredibly well, but more importantly, it's what led me to get interested in the world's stock markets. Just like you imagine, the world markets are, simply put, chaos. It's all a bunch of complex tables, charts, and other nerdy gobbledygook. And it's moving and changing all the time. But during my time there, I noticed something interesting. It caught my eye almost by accident. Amongst all that chaos, there was a particular commodity that changed and moved at a much different pace than the rest of them. And that commodity was gold. And because it moves at a different pace, it's also easier to spot the patterns it follows, which, in all honesty, don't change much either. Since the beginning of time, man has been fascinated by gold. They've treasured it, stolen it, and have gone to war over it. Even today, in a world where everything is digital and powered by ones and zeros, the richest people on earth and the smartest investors are still trading and increasing their fortunes with gold. And there's a reason for it. Anyway, what started out as a couple of days of research into gold turned into a 4-year obsession. I quit my job and studied gold in depth. I learned the ins and outs and the finesse of its movements in the stock market. In short, I broke the code. I figured out why the richest people on earth trade with gold and how they use it to multiply their fortunes. But more importantly, I figured out how anyone can use the same principles to become rich, even if they're starting out with a shoestring investment. I'm not going to bore you with all the details. But using this information, I was able to build a powerful app that's able to spot those patterns and accurately predict what it's going to do next. So it doesn't matter if the gold market is moving up or if it's moving down. The app will make you money either way. And not only that, but it is also able to place trades in the markets at a staggering win rate accuracy of 96.8%. And it will do it hands-free and on complete autopilot. And that's the true power of the MeidasTouch app. Because even someone with zero previous experience, zero knowledge about the stock market, and zero technical skills whatsoever can use this app to make a fortune quickly, easily, and with surgical precision. And to make it even better, I've also included all sorts of fail-safe mechanisms and security measures into the app, making it impossible for anyone to make a mistake. It's a well-oiled, fine-tuned, surefire money machine from top to bottom. There's nothing to download, and it works on any computer, smartphone, or tablet with an internet connection. And best of all, using the app is as easy as flipping on a switch and watching the money pour into your bank account. Here, let me show you how it works. This right here is the trading software. It's a brand new account that I just set up for this demonstration. I'm not using my older account because I don't want to scare you with big numbers. Let's keep it sweet, simple, and easy to get you comfortable. Okay? This new account has been funded with a small $250 deposit. That's the money that the system will use on my behalf to place winning trades as soon as it detects them. Now, before I turn it on and let it start making money, I want you to take a look at this number. That $25 right there is the amount of cash that the MeidasTouch app will be using for each trade. When you're just starting out, I recommend that you leave this number as it is. Each $25 trade the app makes will earn you a profit of $20, giving you $45 in total. That's a whopping 80% return on every single winning trade. Now, this may not seem like a lot, but trust me, it adds up very quickly when you see that the app makes an average of 250 trades per day. That's right, if you do the math, you'll realize that you'll be making an average of $5,000 in profit every single day. That's $25,000 per week. Or, if you'd rather see it this way, it's a bare minimum of $100,000 in pure profit that you'll get every month. Pretty neat, right? And you don't have to settle for that, because once you make a few $1,000s, you'll feel comfortable to raise the amount per trade, and you'll be able to raise it further as you go along for higher and higher earnings. Moving that number up feels like giving yourself a pay raise. You'll soon see what I mean. But for now, let's start small. Leave it at $25 per trade and click this button right here. That's all there is to it. The Midas Touch app will start scanning the gold trades in the stock market, and as soon as it spots a surefire win, it will place a $25 trade on your behalf, hands-free, on complete autopilot. Now, the beach is beautiful right now, so I'll go take a walk for a couple of hours while I let the Midas Touch app do its thing. Okay, I'm back. It's been 2.5 hours, and as you can see, the app has already placed a few trades and actually won all of them, earning me a sweet $462 in profit. It's not much, but if you consider that the app made me the money on autopilot while I was walking my dog down the beach, it's not shabby at all. Now, let me show you what happens when I keep the app running for an entire day. Okay, it's been a full day since this account was activated. Let me log in again and boom, take a look at this. In just one day, the Midas Touch app has earned me a whopping $4,836. And as soon as you start using the app, you'll start getting the same kind of results, the same kind of daily earnings. Pretty neat, isn't it? Think you could get used to something like this? Now, this time, I want to show you the full potential of the Midas Touch app. So I'll let it run for an entire week and see what happens with this new account. Phew, it's been a full week now. 7 full days that the app has been working, placing winning trades one after the other. Here, I'll scroll down so you can take a look. Just look at all these winning trades. You gotta love just how simple and straightforward it all is. And take a look up here. In just 1 week, the app has earned me an extra $24,260. Now, let me log into one of my online banking accounts. This right here is what the Midas Touch app has done for me. Just over $3 million. Just sitting there, waiting to be used on whatever I think of next. This app has completely changed my life. But you don't have to take my word for it because it has already done the same for others too. Here, take a look.
Hi, it's Kim from Houston, and I just wanted to send you this picture of my earnings so far and say thank you once again for everything the app has done for me. I just got back from a 10-day vacation with my friends to Cancun. We had a blast, and you know what the best part was? That even when I was hanging out at the beach drinking pina coladas, the app kept working and making me money. It's like a dream come true for me. Thank you.
My debt was crushing me. My 3 credit cards were maxed out and bills kept piling up. I was desperate and considering drastic measures. I didn't know what to do. The Midas Touch app was a godsend, a miracle. It got me out of my debt in 2 weeks, and you would not believe how much my life has changed since then. Thank you. This little app saved my family.
The Midas Touch app is producing tangible results for others, and it's about to start doing the same for you. And you're probably wondering why I'm offering this to you completely free of charge. The reason is simple. When I first broke the code and developed the app, it started making me a lot of money. It was my secret, and I planned to keep it a secret. But I soon realized that there was more than enough money in this to go around. After all, the app wasn't stealing money or anything. It was just riding the coattails and experience of the world's smartest investors and using their strategies to produce money. So I gave access to my brother and sister, and soon they were becoming rich too. Then a couple of friends found out, and I gave them access too. The same thing happened. Skip forward 5 months, and there were 49 people using Midas Touch to get rich. A year ago, I did an experiment and gave access to 100 people from all around the globe, and out of them, every single person who used the app had the same stellar results. So now I feel confident enough to open up 100 extra spots and help others. Help you to start living a life of true financial freedom. However, before I give you access to it, I must warn you about something. The Midas Touch app is not for everyone. Why? Because I've seen it happen a few times before. Running into this much money all of a sudden can lead some people to make some really stupid decisions and ruin their lives. And I don't want that to happen to you. Heck, I don't want that to happen to anybody. And I found that the best way to prevent that from happening is by helping you set 3 simple goals. That's it. 3 simple goals that will help you stay focused and cool-headed while you start getting used to big money. Does that sound good? Do you think you can focus on 3 simple goals to get yourself on the right path? Great. Then let's do it. The first goal is simple enough. If you're currently in debt, if you've got student loan payments to make, mortgage payments, rent, or any other major bills that are tying you down, then that should be your number 1 priority. This is harder than it sounds, because the first time you withdraw money and see your bank account all plumped up and juicy, you'll find that temptation is hard to go out and buy some clothes, start spending money on fancy restaurants and whatnot. Don't do it. Fight the temptation and keep your mind focused. The first priority is getting rid of debt. But trust me on this, once you pay it all off, you'll experience true financial freedom. And it is sweet. Now, the second goal is to get yourself a nice car, either for yourself or for your spouse. Or maybe you want to dream bigger and aim for a better home than what you have right now. That's all okay. The idea behind this goal is to prove to yourself that you are now in full control of your life and can make things happen at will. It's simple. You want something, you wait for the app to make you the money, and you pay it up front, in cash, no more debt. You are now beyond that. And finally, the third goal that I want you to set is to go look for a good cause, maybe a good charity, and then set yourself a big fat goal to help them. The bigger, the better. Out of the 3 goals, this is probably the most important one, because being able to help others when you're on top generates goodwill. And trust me, it feels amazing. That's all there is to it. Following through these 3 simple goals should be easy enough, but they will help you enormously while learning how to manage the big bucks. The time has come. If you believe you're ready to finally take control and start living a life of true financial freedom, then enter your name and primary email to grab your spot and start using the Midas Touch app today. But you've got to hurry. I'm only opening 100 spots for the app, and then I'll be closing it down again for another full year. You see, my team and I, we are personally investing our own time into this, and we can physically only help so many. It's impossible for us to give you the personal attention if we let in too many. Who knows what will happen if everyone and their dog started using it? It would be like killing the goose that lays the golden egg. And so, for these reasons, we must strictly keep membership limited to 100 people. You've watched this video so far, and that tells me you're someone who follows through. Go ahead. Fill out the form right now and get started with that first goal right away. The sooner you start, the sooner you'll start living the life of your dreams. What are you waiting for? You've been dreaming about this moment for a long time, and now the time has come. Take control of your life. Take action. Enter your name and primary email, and I'll see you in the members area.